Good day sanibonani ninjani. My name is Mpumalelo Kamshengu Shabalalo cha kudongela mavuso mavuso amhlophe ofisa nakuba kuyena. So on today's episode, we are just going to Sujo Center to pick up a few things because guess what? We have a trip. We are going to Thailand just for a few days just to de-stress. School holidays here in China, so people are traveling back to South Africa, and people are traveling to various countries just to explore these summer holidays. So we are heading to Thailand, and of course, you all know women they have to buy new stuff for every trip. So yeah, this is the next morning. We are off to Esujo railway station. We're gonna take a fast train, a bullet train, to Shanghai, which is just gonna be around 40 minutes. So do stay tuned, guys. Please do remember to like, subscribe, comment. You know the drill, and also hit that notification bell so that every time when I upload a video, it's all a little notification. So yeah, we are heading to Shanghai right now. Uh, we're gonna take Stimela, which is a bullet train, one of the fastest trains here in China, not only in China but around the world. So it's also another topic which you could learn about how China has made one of the fastest trains across the world. This thing goes up to 300 kilometers per hour. So don't see stand any chance when it comes to these trains. So this is the Lovey station, guys. This is not an airport, it's just a train station, and it's not even one of the biggest because it's just in Suzhou, which is a tier 2 city. Ones you find in Goshens and even the ones in Shanghai are a bit bigger and look much more better than this, but they're still perfect. So this is inside the bullet train. We obviously booked the first class ticket. As you can see, the seats are in a 2-2 configuration. So in the normal class, they're in a 3-3 configuration, and also there is a business class of which they have one configuration, and they also rotate a seat away business class. So what you get on the first class seat is just a plug where you can plug your laptop, you can plug a charger, and the seats also incline. So this is quite a comfortable train to be in. And also another note is that these fast trains are competing with airlines here in China. So people are always questioning whether they should take this fast train or either take the airline. The trains are slightly cheaper at some points, but also at the other hand, they are also a bit expensive when you compare them to airlines, especially for us it's time to give it my first class when it comes to these trains. That's a story for another topic, but then sometimes more a foreigner in China would actually prefer sitting at least where or having to sit just to someone or dwelling rather than the actual public. But then that's a story for another day. So we always book a first classy when we are traveling with these trains. So yeah, what I normally do is I take a train to Shanghai, and then from Shanghai I just request a Didi because once again I do not want to take the subway, which is gonna lead me straight at the airport at a much cheaper price. Cause from Shanghai railway station to Pudong International Airport is just cost around 200 RMB. So that is a lot of money compared to just taking the subway where you end up gonna just pay like less than 20 kwai. It's very cheap, trust me, when you take the subway. But then yeah, I prefer this way. So I'm taking the Didi right now. We are heading to Shanghai. So as you know that China currently has the highest populations of people living in this country, so you'd find that there is always tall buildings like this in China. It's mostly residential properties, so as you can see, even Shanghai is one of the biggest cities in China as a T1 city. They are still building more properties, and they always come in these designs. It's either they're gonna be 30 stories high, 20 something stories high. This is highly motivated because of their population, since they have 1.4 billion people, which is one of the biggest populations in the whole world per country. So, Maningama China. And this is what the government of China does when it comes to dealing with the landscape of the country, maybe ensuring that there is also space besides just people living in flat houses. But if you build higher buildings like this, you are able to take in families, a lot of families in these buildings, and you are also saving up on land. So this was one of the strategies the Chinese government used to ensure that the country looks and is also looks properly, also able to be an environment where people can live and also enjoy the nature. As you can see, when it comes to China, you'd find a lot of water, a lot of man-made lakes. You'd find a lot of forest. You find a lot of trees, a lot of mountains. So it is a lot of nature when it comes to how they set up in China. Even with the high buildings and proper infrastructure, concrete everywhere, you'd find that they also make an initiative some plantations around these areas just to make sure woods is a safe environment where people can live and grow into. So this is the International Pudong Airport in Shanghai. So this is where I arrived first when I came into China in 2019. So I'm quite familiar now with this airport. This is where we're gonna departure to Thailand. We are heading to Phuket Airport in Thailand. We're just gonna spend a few days there and then make our way back to China. Sadly, I see a kaya because we just came back like China in January. So we don't have money to go back home. Yazi masibuye emakhaya ukuthi kumele kwenzakeleni, imali yadliwa yabo kwenzeka izinto, so we can't go back home. We need to save. So sebenza. But guess what, Dodosa? And today we're using Spring Airlines. Spring Airlines is one of the cheapest carriers, but then they also do some trips go Thailand. These short trips are over 5 hours, 4 hours. So Spring Airlines also does those trips. As you can see, this is just a budget airline, and obviously we needed something to take us from point A to point B. We are just gonna be on this flight for 5 hours, so we didn't really need to book something classy rather than this would do. So as you can see, this it's just a simple plane, guys. As you can see, it's the plastic where the food put the food tray. You also have the safety book there. They also have menus which they put there. You can order once you inside the airline if you want some food and so on, and then you pay via WeChat or Alipay. So those are the methods of paying. But then this is just a simple flight. Kuyifana nje nobhobhobhonyana lokho. But then, yeah, as you can see, you can also order some drinks online. We ordered Coke and some water. So for food, we had beef and rice, which cost 50 kwai, and it was I'd give it a 6 out of 10 when it comes to how it tastes. Precisely because I was also hungry, but then it was edible. It was nothing like Chinese food that you buy inside China, so it was much better. So this is the flight we are in, A320. I do not like this flight precisely because on bad weathers kunezinto ezenzakalayo, but then you're gonna see towards the end of the video why I do not like this flight. Because it's a bit smaller compared to my A380 Airbus, which are much bigger, my 777, which are much bigger. But then, yeah, we are now in Thailand, as you can see the islands below. So it's a lovely view, and we will be spending a few days at Thailand, just enjoying this lovely country with a lot of mountains. So I'm just gonna fill you up on new video 2 of Thailand, and I'm gonna do an introduction and just show you around what is Thailand. So do watch video 2 of this video, And of course, this is where the drama began. Flight had to abort a landing because of the turbulence. The weather wasn't great. We almost died this day. Ngiyakhuluma nje ngoba kuyakhulunywa, but then as you can see outside the window, we couldn't see anything. So the flight was landing head down first. Then the pilots had to abort. You know, when you are getting close to the landing, you're looking outside the window, you can see, "Hey, we're going down, we're going down." But then luckily, the pilot ended up fagi thrusting, fagi engine. The plane went skyrocketing up again, and he flew around in circles for like 40 to 1 hour, 40 minutes to 1 hour, just running around the circle around the airport, waiting for the perfect moment to land the plane. And obviously, people were starting to vomit out inside the plane because of the drowsiness of going around and around in the same direction. So this plane was supposed to be 5 hours. We ended up landing after 7 hours. So nje, then yeah, this was the situation. It was pretty tilting bad. I thought Uti Aika, this might be the last day I'm alive, and I started thinking about insurance because I'm out. Sabashi Nezungu Laban Bagit, started thinking about all those things. So, on that note, we need to take these things seriously, us as experts working in other countries. So, we need to ensure we sort out our policies, we sort out our insurance, flight insurance, so that anything happens, at least to backup kai. So, this was a wake up call, and we just thought we are gonna book a trip to Thailand and nothing is gonna happen because we're only safe inside China. We only have insurance for inside China. But then, yeah, this was a wake up call, Buffett. So, whoever watches this and you want to make your way to China, just do remember to sort out these things. But then, yeah, we finally decided to land. And as you can see, the plane was still going up and down because of the turbulence. But then, luckily, pilot was we lander, and we have landed. We are here in Thailand, Phuket. We're gonna take another 1 hour drive to Patong Beach, which is one of the best places to be at in Thailand. So please do remember to like, subscribe, and carry on watching video 2. Then maybe I'll pop in another video 3 just for fun because we did a lot of things in Thailand. So do stay tuned and do watch all these videos. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always being around my corner. Thank you for always watching my videos. The family is growing. Road to 1K. Thank you so much and take care. DJ Audlalingo Malap.